Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. What you have just heard is the gavel of democracy in service to the people and the rule of law. The two, democracy and the rule of law, are inseparable. Let us be a shining example today that will make our children proud and our democracy strengthened. Electors and guests, as specified by federal law today, Monday, December 14th, 2020, is the first Monday after the second Wednesday in December, and the hour of 2 p.m. having arrived, the proceedings of the California Electoral College for the selection of the President and Vice President of the United States are now in order. My name is Kevin Mullen. I'm the Speaker Pro Tem of the California State Assembly. The Electoral College is formed every 4 years for the sole purpose of formally electing President and Vice President of the United States of America as required by the Constitution of the United States of America. We welcome you to the chambers of the California State Assembly in the California State Capitol for this purpose. I would personally like to thank California Assembly Speaker Anthony Rendon for designating me to convene our historic proceedings today. I would also like to acknowledge the staff here in the California State Assembly as well as the Democratic Party for making all the necessary arrangements to make today's session a success and compliant with constitutional requirement, as well as our Sergeant at Arms for ensuring a smooth session today. We too would like to welcome the viewers of KCRA TV here in Sacramento, as well as viewers of C-SPAN and other media outlets from across the country who are following these proceedings today. California, the most populous state in these United States, will be formally casting its votes for the winner of our state's popular vote, Joseph R. Biden, and vice presidential running mate, California's own Kamala Harris. Today's proceeding in this chamber has added historical significance, as it is expected that when California's 55 electoral votes are cast, Joseph R. Biden will have properly secured more than the requisite 270 electoral votes to formally be elected President of the United States of America. We ask at this time that our elector designates and staff in the chamber please stand and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. Tate Williams, you are recognized for the pledge. Ms. Williams.
Please place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. The first order of business is the roll call of the electors. As this unfolds, please remain standing as you hear your name called and until the names of all 55 electors have been called. The clerk will call the roll. I will be administering the oath of office simultaneously to all elector designates. May I ask all electors to raise their right hands for the oath of office of elector for President and Vice President of the United States of America. For the office of elector for President and Vice President of the United States of America, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that you will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that you will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California, that you take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that you will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which you are about to enter? If so, please affirm your oath by stating, "I do." Congratulations. You may be seated. There is an oath distributed at your desks that is to be signed where indicated. We will now move to nominations for the office of Chairperson of California's Electoral College for the selection of President and Vice President of the United States. The nominations are now open. Mark Gonzalez of Congressional District 34 is recognized for the purpose of nomination. Mr. Gonzalez.
Good afternoon, electors and friends. My name is Mark Gonzalez, and I proudly represent the 34th Congressional District. And I am pleased to nominate Assemblymember Shirley Weber as chairperson for California's Electoral College 2020.
This nomination requires a second. Kevin Sabelico of CD 49 is recognized to second the nomination of Mr. Gonzalez. Mr. Sabelico.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I am Kevin Sabelico of Congressional District 49, and I second the nomination of Assemblymember Shirley Weber as chairperson for California's Electoral College for 2020.
Are there any further nominations for the office of chair of the Electoral College of 2020? Seeing and hearing none, nominations for the office of chair of the Electoral College of 2020 are now closed. We will move to a voice vote to elect the chair of the Electoral College. Is there any objection to a voice vote? Seeing and hearing no objections, all in favor of electing Assemblymember Shirley Weber as the chairperson of the Electoral College, say aye. Aye. Opposed, say nay. The ayes have it. Assemblymember Shirley Weber, congratulations. You are elected chairperson of the California Electoral College for the selection of the President and Vice President of the United States of America. Please come to the rostrum. Electors and guests, I am pleased to present to you the chairperson of the California Electoral College for the selection of the President and Vice President of the United States for 2020, Assemblymember and my great colleague, Shirley Weber.
So I'm honored that you've asked me to chair this. As a child who's the parents of sharecroppers whose grandparents never got a chance to vote in Hope, Arkansas, I am sure they're beaming down realizing that their daughter, their granddaughter, is an elector. But not only just an elector, but the chair of the college that is going to complete the business we began on November 3rd. So once again, thank you so very much for your faith and confidence and participation in this process. As we begin, there are 6 electors that were unable to be here today. And to fill those vacancies, we have a nomination, a vote, and an administration of the oath of office. Without objection, I'm requesting the unanimous consent to fill all of the vacancies at one time. This motion requires a second, and so therefore I'm asking for the motion to basically nominate those individuals who are here. The nominations are open for replacement of electors to fill the vacancies for these several congressional districts and Senate vacancies that we see. CD 21, CD 37, CD 47, CD 28, and 38, and the Senate seat for Senator Feinstein needs to be filled. There are 6 vacancies. Is there a motion on the floor? Okay, yes. Ms. Scott?
Madam Chair, I'm Maddie Scott, and I nominate Joseph Cox, Rusty Hicks, Joy Atkinson, Yvette Martinez, John Casey, and Darrell Steinberg to fill the vacancies for congressional districts 21, 28, 37, 38, 47, and 1 Senate appointment.
Congratulations and thank you for accepting that responsibility. You may be seated as you have, and a copy of the oath is on your desk. Please sign and print your name where indicated and leave it on your desk. We will now undertake the important task of voting on behalf of the Californians for President of the United States. Electors, you will find a blue ballot for President on your desk. Please sign the ballot where indicated. Thank you, Secretary Lima. I will now announce the tally of the vote for the office of President of the United States. For Joseph R. Biden of Delaware, a Democrat, ayes 55, noes 0. Now we will undertake the vote for Vice President of the United States. Electors, you will find the red ballot for Vice President on your desk. Please sign the ballot where indicated. I will now announce the tally for the votes for the office of Vice President of the United States. For Senator Kamala D. Harris of California, a Democrat, ayes 55, noes 0. We've done our task here today. We have completed our business as California electors, and we have selected California's choice for President and Vice President. We today, the electors, have cast 55 votes, more than any other state, for Joe Biden as President, and 55 votes for Kamala Harris as Vice President. Each one of us can return to our congressional districts and to our senators and let them know that we have done and done well, that we have completed our task. So on behalf of all the people of California, I want to thank you, not only for this generation, but for generations to come, that we continue to validate that this democracy, this experiment in treating everyone equal and making sure that every vote counts is truly, truly successful. And we will continue to hold fast the values of this nation. With that being said, I'm ready to entertain a motion for adjournment. Mr. Gonzalez.